Hi guys, my name is Madison. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be tier ranking all of my 2024 book reads. And let's just say I'm actually kind of excited about this, but I'm also going to tell y'all now, if this is gonna hurt your feelings, if you are sensitive about, because I'm probably going to hurt a lot of y'all feelings. Because y'all know, y'all get over here and act like you wrote the book. And y'all be getting angry. So let's just get right on into the video. So the first category that we have, the injected into my veins. That means I probably have read this book multiple times. I have suggested this book multiple times. I love this book. I think it's 10/10, no notes. No matter if I made it 5 stars, 4 stars. I love everything about this book. Next, we got the...
Yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. Yeah.
We got that category, and that just simply means, hell yeah, like, turn it up. Keep turning it up. I stick beside that. But then we got the I remember feeling something category, and that just simply means, like, I remember it. I acknowledge it. It was good because I felt something. Okay? Then we got...
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Category, and that simply means I don't remember it at all. I can't tell you a character name. I can probably barely tell you the plots. Hi guys, Editor Madison here. I want to talk about the sorry to this man category because I don't want it to get misconstrued as like this is a bad category. This is a category of Madison has the memory of a goldfish, so do with that information what you will. It's really more so a category of I don't know where to put this at this current moment, so we're gonna have to stick it here. Some books in this category are not memorable. I don't want y'all to think that y'all can't read nothing from this category, because you can. For example, A Beautiful Surprise by Robbie Renee. I think that any book by Robbie Renee should be read, point blank, period. And so I put it in that category because at the time, I simply, when I was recording this video, did not remember, and I do not have time to go through and read the synopsis for all the books that's in that category. I would then slide that book in the category of I remember feeling something, if that makes sense. I think that you should probably read the books before it, but first. But if you don't, you don't. I think you should read all these books. Other than the My Leg category, I think every book is free game. The next one is
this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
And that just simply means like...
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Like, this is just the okay category. Like, literally, I don't know what to tell you about this book. And then we got the My Leg category, and that simply means I would rather be the My Leg guy from SpongeBob than to read this book ever again. So there's that. Okay, so let's get right into it because I read a lot of books this year, and so we don't have time to waste. We've already wasted enough. Let Me Hold You by Alexandria House. I thought that was cute because it was like an older woman type trope. So I remember feeling something. We're going to do these two at the same time. Catch Me If You Can and Release Me If You Can. I just simply do not remember enough. I can't tell you who is who. I don't even know names. I can't tell you anything. Other than I think somebody was running from their baby daddy, and I think an FBI agent was helping. Let Me Hold You by Alexandria House. I liked it, but not to the extent of like the other one. Because this is about, I think, Neil. No. Sorry to this man. Culmination of Everything or something like that by Christina C. I remember feeling something. Let Me Free You. You know what? Hell yeah. Out of every book in that series, that one was the best one to me. Endiya Carter, Connected to You. You know what? Hell yeah. I liked it was a college romance and she was blind. And I thought that was interesting. Heart of a Champion. Is this camera on me? Like, it's not bad. It wasn't like great. I don't remember liking it for real, but it was okay. I cannot see this tiny title. But it's Christina C. Jones. I know the cover and I liked it. So you know what? Hell yeah. That was the second book in the series and I liked it more than the first book. So yeah. Magnolia by Asia Monique. It's not my favorite in the thing, but I remember feeling something. I liked the book enough to finish the series. So Equivalent Exchange, you know what? Hell yeah. I'm gonna stick beside it for the simple fact that that's one of my 5-star reads. And genuinely, I did I liked that whole series. And that was the first book, so it was good. Then we got The Fold by Sabrina B. Scales. And more so probably I remember liking the audiobook is what I really remember. Then we got Lilac that's in that same series with Magnolia. I remember feeling something. It's not my favorite out of the whole series. Juniper in that series, I remember it, not my favorite. Daisy, also not my favorite. Professional Pleasure, injected into my veins. Okay, I genuinely love that book. I love any book, workplace romance. I also love any book where a woman says, "You gone for me." Blossom, that's also part of that Magnolia series. I don't know why, for some reason I'm not remembering it. So yeah, Beauty in This Street Love, the first book. You know what? Hell yeah. Actually, no. Inject that one into my veins. That one was 10/10, no notes. The other two, I'm going to say, you know what? Hell yeah. Because like after that, I was like, I mean, it's a continuation of everything that happened. And it's kind of like, we could have put that all in one book. Like, why did we break this up in 3 parts? Spinoff of that book, I don't remember it really for real. Fast, you know what? Hell yeah. And just for the simple fact that I loved Fast from beginning to end, I thought it was the perfect book. It's just really heavy, because she's dealing with, of course, like grape. So I don't want to inject that in my veins. Marry Me Twice. That book felt aggressively horny to me. There is one scene that felt very grapey to me, and I'll never forget it, and I don't like it. Like, I didn't like it. Make a Scene. I remember feeling something. It was a cute story. Yeah, because that's the love there. You know what? Hell yeah. I liked it. It was my favorite one out of all of them. And it's crazy because she's not one of the original sisters. So, I mean, yeah, I liked it. Held in Contempt, injected into my veins. Shay Davis or Eve Cherie. You need water. She gets down. She don't play. Very spicy story dealing with a lawyer and a judge. And they're hiding their relationship, of course, because she wants to. Because she doesn't want people to think that she effed her way to the top. Which she didn't, but it was a cute look. I love when people sneak around. I think that that's quite fun, actually. Behind the Scenes, I liked it. It's like a little Hollywood situation. I thought it was a breath of fresh air. Thanks. Shout out to Christina. Girl, I remember feeling something. 8. My leg. I didn't like that. I don't really know why I didn't like it. And maybe I was going through something. It was short and it wasn't even long enough for me to like. This Asia Monique, I can't see the title, but it was like a little update story on all the sisters that Magnolia them. Don't remember it. Sorry to this man. Maybe next time, inject it into my veins. I love that story. Any husband that goes to the lengths of kidnapping his wife to save his marriage, I'm going to eat that up every single time. Maybe this time, I do not like the friends to lovers trope. It's not my favorite. And for the simple fact of you been knew you felt some type of way. You been knew you wanted to hunch on this person. Why didn't you? And so for that, I'm gonna put it in the Is This Camera On Me, but just for the simple fact that I just don't like that. Like, it wasn't a bad book though. Great book, but I just don't like that. Stiff follows somebody in a sex club, and I remember feeling something. I liked it. Maybe One More Time. For some reason, I believe this is in my 5-star reads, yet I remember that they was like a MC type of love, like motorcycle club thing. And I don't know why I said it was anything higher than probably a 3. So I remember feeling something. Savage by Aubrey Penn. I think this is also in my 5-star reads, yet I don't remember. I think it was a Friends to Lovers, like something about, I remember them having sex in a club, I believe. Don't remember it enough. I remember feeling something. Can't Catch Me is literally a great book. Alexandria Warren really ate that, and I really liked it. So you know what? Hell yeah. Pretty Shattered Heart. I remember liking it. So yeah. Wild Nights. You know what? Hell yeah. Once again, E. Cherie knows how to write erotica. That whole series is really good. So for that, if you ever need to read Held in Contempt and Wild Nights, and then Handled is my favorite. So inject that into my veins, but that 3-part series of eroticas is just really good. That one follows a retired WNBA player. She's the coach for an NBA team, and she's messing with one of the NBA players on that team. And of course, they gotta hide that too, because you know, conflict of interest. Anyway, Gunner, don't remember it. I remember liking this series because it also follows the Savage book by Aubrey Penn. I remember feeling something. Judah, I did like. You know what? Hell yeah. And this last one, don't really remember. Sorry to this man. Free Game. You know what? Inject that into my veins, for the simple fact that I love any book where a woman is like, I don't want that from you. I don't want to be in love. Like, I'm just trying to have fun. And a man that's so down bad that he wants to be in love, I'm gonna eat that up every single time. Today's sponsor is brought to you by this Bratz cup that my sister got me for Christmas. It has tap water in it. Do with that information what you will. Next, executive entanglements. And I'm gonna say I remember feeling something just for the simple fact that there was a married couple, which is the second book to Professional Pleasure, and they were really going through married couple things, and I like Delusion. Okay, that was a little too real. Prior Affair, I don't remember it. Sorry to this man. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I do remember it, but not enough to really care or move it. Anyway, Tattoo Your Name on My Heart. I like Tay Monet. Her books be incredibly long, though. I just be like, sometimes, Tay,
Wrap it up.
let's rap. I remember feeling something. Love Radio, you know what? Hell yeah. And that's crazy because it's a YA book. But it's a beautiful love story. And I love music, so I just think that it's beautiful. You Make a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. Hated it. Literally.
Wow, that's crazy. They hit me everywhere except my legs!
I cannot see the title of this, but I know it's a spinoff to Free Game, and I liked it. You know what? Hell yeah. I did. I liked it. I thought it was cute. I thought it was sexy. I'm gonna eat it up every single time. Friendship, Contract, something like that. I liked it. It was a decent story. I just don't like Friends to Lovers. Like, it's just not a fun trope to me. I'm gonna put it in the Is This Camera On Me. Like, I don't know why I just don't like that trope. But it was a decent book though. Does that make sense? No Longer Afraid, don't remember it. His Match, inject that into my veins. That was a very good book. Because basically I saw him in a bar. I thought I wanted to have sex with these people. And they went on a whole friends with benefits type thing. Like, we both don't want a relationship until somebody do. The Trenches by Aubrey Penn. I remember feeling something. I just don't necessarily can say I remember it. Terms and Conditions, probably one of my least favorite T. Lynn books, and I love T. Lynn. And I'm gonna just put it in the Is This Camera On Me. 2-Minute Warning, inject that into my veins. That book was so good. I literally loved everything about it. I love Snoopy and I love Shakira. I thought that they was a cute couple. Anyway, Don't remember it. Sorry to this man. For his pleasure, injected into my veins. Once again, any woman teaching a man how to do something sexually, I'm going to eat it up every single time. He was a virgin and she taught him how to do. So I like that. Last Minute First Lady. You know what? Hell yeah. It was a good book. It felt very Olivia Pope and Fitz-ish if they was both black. Olivia is black, but you know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean. Snow King and the Snowflake by A.E Valdez. I liked it. I liked the Forks proximity situation. And I remember feeling something about it. Like, I liked it. Product of the Streets is actually really good. You know what? Hell yeah. I need to finish the series. I was just not in a space to deal with that much drama, so I just couldn't, but that ate. Where Love Blooms by Kimberly Brown. I remember feeling something. I think that it was a good book, a great love story, low drama. She did that. Only If It's You by T. Lynn. Boxer story, and I love sports romances. And I remember feeling something. Pele by A.C. Cunningham. Sorry to this man. I remember it. I just don't even want to talk about it. I don't dislike it like how I dislike these. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. Foreplay by Robbie Renee was good. I remember feeling something. Frisco, injected into my veins. I don't care how dumb of a plan Frisco had. I love that book bad. And you know that I love that book bad because I literally have the poster that I made for that book hanging on my wall. Red Roses and Regrets, also inject that into my veins for the simple fact that he kidnapped that girl at her engagement party. So, yeah. Applying Pressure by Siobhan Latrice. I have nothing wrong with it other than the fact that I did not like Ocean. I thought that Ocean needed to be in a psych ward in somebody's mental institution, and for that it has to go in that category. But the writing and overall story I think is actually pretty good. I just hate Ocean with a burning passion.
Stop it. Get some help.
In the Grave by B.B. Reed. Hated it. And what's crazy is it was going so good. I actually liked it all the way up until like 70-80% of the book. Then I said, oh, well, we shot that to shit. Needed was literally crazy for the simple fact that she literally got pregnant the first time having sex with her boss. And I think that was her first time having sex, period, if I remember correctly. Is this camera on me? Ready for War. I do remember it. Is this camera on me? I don't know. It was alright. If Only for the Summer. I remember this is one of my 5-star reads. I don't know why I ranked it 5 stars, and I probably would not rank it 5 stars again. But I remember feeling something. So, yeah. All I've Ever Needed is gonna go into my leg category. Once again, Rayleigh's writing was great. I don't think that she's bad as a writer. I just don't like the characters at all. And I didn't get into it with one of my mutuals, but she was mad at me for giving it 2 stars. And I was like, I'm sorry. I don't like the book. What do you want me to do? And I was like, I just don't like the characters. And she was like, but does that mean that it's a 2-star? And I'm like, to me? What? Curvy Girl Summer, injected into my veins. I definitely think that book should become a movie. It is the perfect rom-com. Following a girl who is fed up with dating. She decides to meet all of her dates at the bar. The bartender says, I'm gonna look out for you. Anyway, very cute. They have great banter. Love the story. The Marriage Favor by Siobhan Latrice. You know what? Hell yeah. Great book. I loved any marriage of convenience situation. I'm gonna inject that into my veins and just really eat that up every single time. Like, let's move it because I literally said it. I'm gonna eat that up. Vacation is an erotica, and it wasn't sure. It's by Takara, and I remember liking it. It was good. It's a husband and wife. They end up having like a threesome. Like that's their thing. They do. Anyway, defensive stance injected into my veins. The simple fact that it follows a basketball player and a bottle girl, basically. And they just freaky. They just really are. They're just freaky. A wife for sale. I remember feeling something. I remember like he had kidnapped her to take her away from her horrible husband that I think owed him some money. Search and rescue. They was locked in the elevator. I think with like her ex or something. I don't think I liked it though. Fox. Follow up to Frisco. Follow his brother Fox. Fox was a little bit heavier because the girl, the female main character, was going through an abusive relationship and she was basically on the run. And so for that, you know what? Hell yeah. Jackson by Miss Jenna Sequoia. I actually liked this book in a sense, like it was going good, but he's a dom and he had a sub, and it just kind of that I'm a dom, I don't want a relationship, you're my sub, that thing just kind of went on too long and I just was getting fed up. The expiration date, basically she break up with people, like she's a habitual breaker upper with people. I think Between Soul Ties by A Blossom. It was okay. Finally Famous. You know what? Hell yeah. I love a rapper story. Uwu or Owu or Owo, I don't know, is the follow-up to Red Roses and Regrets. And I didn't like it as much because I was honestly like, this, put your books together. Why are we dividing them? I remember feeling something though. Kane's Choice. I know it's a vampire situation. Don't remember it. Sorry to this man. Unfinished Business is the second book in the series, and this is like after they realize, like they break up, and that whole book is them trying to get back together, and I did not care for that much, so it was okay. 1201 by Bella J. That's a whole, that book was a time. Looking back on it, I feel like I can appreciate it more than I did when I first read it. Scars of a Toxic Ninja, yeah, by Neek Mills, injected into my veins. I will never not love that book. I would never not suggest that book. I think that book is perfect. 10/10, no notes. Enough, I don't remember it. Sorry. Rudy Jones, New Year's Resolution. You know what? Hell yeah. They were the freakiest freaks ever. Second chance romance. They shouldn't have never got a divorce. And that's just the truth. I'm going to put this book by Alexandria Warren, can't see the title, to Sorry to This Man, because I remember it, didn't really like it. That's my least favorite Alexandria Warren book. In His Corner, you know what? Hell yeah. I love sports romances. I like that it was a boxing romance. It was good. I liked it. Captivated by Him. I will always stand by this book, injected into my veins. I loved Tara Ellis, and that book had a plot twist that I never saw coming, and I 100% loved it. I literally cried. Oh my God. This shit. No, for real, y'all. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Currently Untitled. Inject that into my veins. I don't even know why I didn't put it in my 5-star reads, because I've listened to that book multiple times. So yeah. Forever My Lady. I did not hate it. It was okay. I'll Be the One by T. Lynn. I remember feeling something. It was good. Cold-Blooded Menace. Once again, I like Jatoria C. I do. I just don't like, I think his name was Menace. And then they ended up naming their child Mayhem at the end, and that really pissed me off. New Year, New Us. Oh my God. That had a plot twist that I did not see coming, and I still don't have a follow-up to that. Like, oh, I re-ate that. You know what? Hell yeah. Toxic Redemption by Neek Mills is literally a follow-up to Scars of a Toxic Ninja and injected into my veins. I literally love Lucky. And Loon was a psycho, but who doesn't need a psycho in their life? She a Baddie was very cute by Monique Fisher, and I remember feeling something. Bow Down by Masterpiece. Dom and Sub book. I thought it was okay. I'm not the biggest fan of dom and sub. Like, it has to be done a certain way. And more specifically, the woman has to be the dom. So, do with that information what you will. Because It's Forever, I remember feeling something. It was good. And I liked it. A Justified Affair. You know what? Hell yeah. I liked it. It was good. Another Man's Baby by Tandem James. It was okay. It was okay. And by okay, I mean it was okay. Playing with Soul Ties. I think I liked it better than Between Soul Ties. So I said, I remember feeling something. I think I did. Jump Ball. Not as good as Defensive Stance. Because it follows like a makeup CEO and then the coach of the basketball team. It was good. I liked it. 180 was okay. It wasn't my favorite. Assist by Alexandria House. You know what? Hell yeah. I like that she was a rapper. And I like that she was the bold one. And I'm going to eat that up every single time. I don't care. Hold Us Together. I don't know why out of the whole series, that was my favorite one. And I need to go back and listen to it on audio. But it was like really good. You know what? Hell yeah. Like, I liked it. Rhythms Blues by Kimberly Brown. I remember feeling something. Flower Girl. Heat of the Moment. You know what? Hell yeah. I love a one night stand turn lovers. I think that is just Intrigued by Danger. Inject that into my veins. I just literally tried to get my sorority sister to read I got her to start that series. Like, she put it in her card and everything. I love Intrigued by Danger so much. It's ridiculous. I'm literally waiting on the audiobook so bad because I want to read that book again so bad. I've already read it like 2 times. I love Intrigued by Danger. Declan is my favorite. If you don't hear nothing else from this video, please remember that. I remember feeling something. It was good. Replacement also was good. Fearless Love. I don't really necessarily remember it for some reason, but I don't want to say that it should go in the Sorry to This Man category, even though I need to hear the synopsis to really get mine. Jade City, you know what? Hell yeah. I love that. I love fantasy books. Like, when I'm in my fantasy era, I'm gonna eat it up every single time. Displacement, Friends to Lovers, of course, but it's a novella. I think Friends to Lovers work best when it's a novella because they get to the points. Wait No More. It was okay. A Taste of Her Own Medicine. First time reading a book by that author, and it was pretty good. I remember feeling something. I think I didn't like the narrators though. Like, I'm like, it was something about that book I didn't like. And Illicit Seduction. The plot twist of that book was kind of crazy. A Time Shared. Hell yeah. I actually really like Yulani and Sarai or Sai, whatever his name was. I like them. Unjust Love. Don't remember. Actually, I do remember. Yeah, I remember feeling something. It was good. I like books where people be sneaking. A Time Treasured is the second book after A Time Shared, and it follows her sister Jordan. And though Jordan was kind of annoying, I did like the beginning because they were sneaking, so I remember feeling something. Fell in Love with an Op by Aubrey J. I'm putting that in the I remember feeling something category because I actually did like it, and I was supposed to read book 2, and I just keep getting distracted with everything else but book 2. But it was good though. Like, I like Dove and CJ. Do It To Me Baby is an erotic novel, and I think I was just not in an erotic mood, and so I was just kind of fed up with the fact that they was having so much sex. So I remember feeling something, and I feel like if I was to read it now again, I would probably appreciate it more. But I just was irritated. I was like, okay, stop busting it open. Where We Find Our Home by Natasha Bishop was actually really good. I liked it, and I was kind of sad that took so long for me to read it. So I'm going to definitely put it in the, you know what, hell yeah. Heat Wave, very quick read, but it's kind of like because it is kind of like a erotica. Guy comes over, fix my heat, and then we get heated. You know what I mean? And I liked it. You know what? Hell yeah. All I Ever Wanted, All I Ever Needed was a very cute book. And I liked it. Fake it till you bake it. You know what? Hell yeah. I love fake dating. I love that trope like I love Marriage of Convenience. And they're really one and the same, except one, you don't get married. But I liked it. Hunger. Quick. To the point. Personal trainer situation. You know what? Hell yeah. Thirst. Friends to lovers. Once again, friends to lovers work best in a novella. You know what? Hell yeah. A love like this, I did not like it. Didn't like it. And I'm going to just stick to that. Bonnie and Clyde, hell yeah. Ronnie and Clyde by Jay Jones. So much drama. So drama filled. I liked it. And at the time, I needed so much drama. The second book to that, I remember feeling something and more so like kind of annoyed because it was like, once again, put these books in together. Colliding with Fate. You know what? Injected into my veins. I don't know. I like Kyrell and Quinn. I thought they were hilarious. Liberated. For some reason, I don't remember this at all. And I never forget a Kimberly Brown book, but I don't remember it. A Beautiful Surprise. I don't forget a Robbie Renee book, and I don't remember it. A Worthy Love. A lot of people say that they like A Worthy Love more than like out of the whole series, the Rise and Fall series with All I Ever Wanted, All I Ever Needed, Colliding with Fate. I liked it, but I don't think it's better than Colliding with Fate to me, personally. Personally, I don't think it's better, but you know, hey. Screwed, you know what? Hell yeah. It was actually really good. I like a woman that had a sex dungeon. Like, actually inject that into my veins. I want to be like C.G. Sinclair so bad. Hammered, which is the second book in that series that follows the brother, it was good. I don't necessarily remember. Oh, I think it's like a second chance. I remember feeling something. Cuffed by a Certified Maniac is hilarious to me, and her being on house arrest and him needing to really go to jail was funny. You know what? Hell yeah. Sight Unseen, I actually did like because it was like a Love is Blind dating show that they went on, and it was good until she put that third act breakup in there, and it pissed me off. So it is gonna go in the Is This Camera On Me, because it just simply made me mad. Like Soul Ties, didn't like it.
My leg.
Your what?
I didn't like it. I felt like that whole situation at the end of the day was cheating. And I felt like the cheating wasn't justified. Like, yeah, Layden was a bitch, but she's also still pregnant. And also, I just don't feel like, even though you don't love your fiance or your wife anymore, that does not give you the right to cheat. And I don't know why we normalized that. Okay. What'd you do for love? You know what? Hell yeah. I thought it was a cute story. I like Miss Zenith. I think she know what she doing. Me personally. Sensual Affair, I believe, by M.L. Bash. I don't like it as much as I loved Intimate Affair. It was okay. It took me a while to read it, and that's crazy because it's a novella. But Intimate Affair, inject that into my veins. I love that book. Zania really was teaching Laz how to, because he don't be getting down like that. And I ate that up. St. Ave, it was a cute book. Not cute, but it was something. From Come Over to Come Home, I thought it was good. I remember feeling something. A Legend in the Bacon, you know what? Hell yeah. I really did like that whole situation. Married to a Gangster, I'm going to say, you know what? Hell yeah. But the second book, I'm going to say, Is This Camera On Me? Because I felt like this all could have been in one book, and it just was kind of starting to get unnecessary. Like, Saint Baptiste book, which is the second book that follows the brother from Soul Ties, I actually did like. So, yeah. Nazium, I did like. So, yeah. Fumble, Pass, and Repeat. For some reason, I can't really remember it for real. But I know that I liked it. So, I remember feeling something. Sincerely Her Gangster, it was okay. The Sweetest Thing I've Ever Known by Ashley Nicole actually was really good, and it started me on that series really bad, and I ate it up. You know what? Hell yeah. Learning to Love Again by Riley. I liked it. It was low drama, and I remember feeling something. Night and Night. Can't remember it. Not gonna lie. Elevator Pitch was a great book. I loved it so much. You know what? Hell yeah. This whole Miller's Point Christmas series, I'm gonna put that whole series in the okay pile. I did like some more than others, but not enough to really differentiate. Yeah. Hold Me While You Wait by Kimberly Brown was good. I remember feeling something. Low stakes. I love parents that be getting together after marriages and stuff don't work out. Caught Me Slipping by Aubrey J. You know what? Inject that into my veins because she kidnapped a man. And I think that you should do that. Take It Off by Ashley Nicole. You know what? Hell yeah. I liked it. Short, to the point. And it took her a while to go on and settle down and be with the man that wanted to be with her. But she did it. So, hey. Hail Mary was not long enough because it's a short. It's not even a novella. It's way shorter than that. I just feel like it's isn't enough to rank it. Like, I didn't even rate it on Goodreads because I just feel like it's not enough to rate. But I liked it. For Better or Blood, I hate the narrators, but I like the story because it's messy. It's an urban fiction. She is like a tough, bad, no nonsense person. You know what? Hell yeah. Don't remember it. Merc, I liked it. The Perfection of a Moment, I remember feeling something. I liked it. Not my ultimate favorite Kimberly Brown book, but it was all right. Kaylin and Aura, just not enough to like. I don't know. Capone, you know what? Hell yeah. I need to finish the series. It was actually really good. The Baker's Bully, loved it. You know what? Hell yeah. They really ate that down. I remember nothing from Continuous by Kennedy B other than they was hunching. So I remember feeling something. If I wasn't feeling it, she was. Finding My Bodyguard, the plot twist in that book was kind of like insane. And like the like plot, like when it got, that just really, it kind of made me sad for the main character. But I liked it though. I remember feeling something. Hated this. I DNF'd it. It really pissed me off. The characters was dumb. Take Me Away by Cammy. I also did not like this either. I just couldn't get into it. This book by Connie Easton. And I think any book where you're okay with doing sexual acts in front of your siblings is weird. So for that, no, absolutely not. The Unhinged Best Man. I'm going to put it with wherever I put Flower Girl. It was okay. Mama. So I'm going to put it there because I didn't like it. Chantel and Dax. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember Chantel and Dax. It was okay. Here With You Forever, Injected Into My Veins. I absolutely love that book. Everything about Creed was amazing. So cute. I love the way he was talking in that book. Like, that was, yeah. Grow and Tell. I thought it was funny because the whole thing, like Grow and Tell, is the, like, he is not a shower. So the whole time she thought that he had like a little penis, and he didn't because he like grows into the penis. And it was funny because she thought that he had a little penis, and then when they were starting to hunch, she laughed in his face because she thought that he went and put on a strap on so that he could have sex with her. And he was like, why would I do that? Like, that was crazy. And I thought it was funny. Can I Come Over? Hate the title. Don't remember it. So, I remember not liking it, though. The Blueprint to Love by T. Lynn. I liked it. It was a cute book. I remember feeling something. The Teachers of Hardwood High. Low drama. Anything with low drama, hell yeah. Under the Influence took me forever to get through for some reason. Like, I don't know why it took me forever. And it was okay. Immortal Cravens, inject that into my veins. I love everything about that book. I love the primal play in that book. I love the Wilder. I love everything about it. It's a Snow White retelling, and it was perfect in every way. When he's not there, you know what? Hell yeah. Because take me from a man that ain't worth it. Nothing for Christmas. Nothing for Christmas. It's an insane title. Hated it. Add one more something by Ash Nicole in that Mason's Family series, and I liked it. I remember feeling something. I like Taylor. And last but not least, Fate of Our Future was like the last book that I read of 2024, and it goes with Here With You Forever and Heat of the Moment. It is not my favorite of those two. It was a cute book. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and until next time, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.